How's it going, everyone? Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. I know it's challenging, but it takes a lot of courage to do something like this. So go ahead and give yourself a little pat on the back. I will be with you every part of this. Although it's virtual, know that energetically I am still here with you. And I also want to thank you for being with me as well. I want to thank my teachers and all the practitioners who came before me and shared this body of knowledge. I am so grateful and very thankful. I also want to give thanks to the plant spirits and the medicine of essential oils because without them, I certainly wouldn't be here. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And I wanted to just do a very quick introduction video to this course so that you know what to prepare for and just give you a little bit of context for this. So I I've been a Chinese medicine practitioner for the last 10 years, and I have found that I am most called to help people through things that I personally have suffered with. And so it's a great honor to be able to stand here today and or sit um, and relay this information. I have found within my practice that I am a practitioner for transitions. Many people come to me when they're going through a big adjustment in their life. And I primarily deal with a lot of emotions that come up within that experience. And that's the thing. You know, what I'm starting to realize is that when we don't take enough time to process any experience, whether that's a celebration or the opposite of that, when we actually don't take that time to sit with that, our hearts can get a little confused and our bodies might feel like they're playing catch up. And I have found that through most transitions, a very natural byproduct of that is grief. I have found and observed and been a witness of many people who are walking around with bleeding hearts, whether they know it or not. And I can say this because I've been there. I am there. I had no idea that in preparation for this course that I would experience the death of a loved one just a week ago. And it makes this course that much more potent because it's very acute. I thought I was going to be presenting this class from a place of perhaps more of a hardened heart that needed softening because the amount of grief that I felt. I didn't realize that I would be presenting this course from an open wound. And so I'm going to take this extremely seriously, and I really hope that you do too, because when we don't face our grief, when we are not in a conscious or healthy way, in our grief, then it creates disease in the body. I have seen this personally happen to me. Many people you will notice who are grieving are going to have some kind of cough. In Chinese medicine, grief and sadness land in the lungs. So people often develop chronic coughs. They get sick very easily, allergies. They might clear their throat a lot, right? Because there could be an uptick of phlegm production in the lungs, which is grief. It's grief. You might even notice too that when you're grieving, you kind of come in, you close yourself off to the world. There are certain ways that the body will react to grief as well. You might wake up between the hours of 3 and 5 every morning because that's the time of the lung. And honestly, for those of you who have experienced grief, you know how checked out you can feel, scattered, right? Brain frog, brain fog. I mean, you name it, you felt it. I don't have to, obviously, you've been brought to this course because you know grief. And so, what I want to stress the most through this course is that by facing our grief doesn't mean that we are saying goodbye to something completely. And I think this is why many of us actually don't necessarily process our grief fully, if that is even a thing. I'm not sure if you're ever over the grieving process, but I know that we can get to a place where it's very healthy and it's conscious and we have presence. And I believe that the oils are here to guide us and to help us open our perspective and shift our focus. And that doesn't mean that this course is going to be the antidote and that you're going to walk away from this feeling cured. That's not going to be it. But you will walk away from this course feeling lighter, having more presence, and forgiveness for yourself. For the next 30 days, my desire for you and for me is that we set very clear intentions. I want you to journal before you start this course on how you want to feel or what you want to get out of it by the end of these 30 days. It's really important. Set your intentions, be very clear, very specific with them. Okay. Also, this will be a daily practice. Please commit to it. It's okay if you miss a day or two, and you don't have to start all over again if you do miss a day. It's not like that. Pick up where you left off. Show yourself some grace. But in doing so, like I said, be specific. Take this seriously and give yourself maybe 15 to 20 minutes a day to listen or watch the recordings that will be in your course portal every day for the next 30 days. And make sure it's quiet. You know, there's no distractions. It could just be you and me and the oils and your journal. Okay, so the recordings will probably be anywhere between 5 to 10 minutes daily. And then I want you to just take another maybe 10 minutes to journal every day. Or perhaps you're going to be called to move your body. So maybe after you finish your daily meditation for the day, you might feel like you want to do some stretching or maybe some breath work. Do something energetically that will help to move these transmissions through your body. Drink a lot of water. That's also a very good idea. Stay hydrated throughout this time together. And yes, you will have the option of leaving comments. So if you feel called to share your experience and you want to share it with me or the group, feel free to leave a comment under each video. And if you don't have the essential oils, know that they're not necessary for this course. You will still receive the energetic transmissions. However, if you do have the oils, use them. They're extremely potent and they will make this all the more magical. If you need a grief kit, let me know. You can purchase the grief kit on my website through Michelle's Apothecary, and I will attach the link for that. And yes, I'm very looking forward to this journey with you. Let's stay present. let's open our hearts. I can't promise you that this is going to be easy, and I have a feeling it could get messy at times. But as I said before, we are here together, and let's allow the plant spirits to guide us and open up our hearts, because you're worth this. I am worth this. And when you embody a place that's filled more with love than it is with grief, you will notice that there's actually nothing that you've lost, that I've lost. Nothing actually dies. The energy just transforms. And in these next 30 days, we are going to be a witness to that. And we are going to walk away from this course having a completely different relationship with grief. So, thank you very much. I love you, and I will see you every single day.